I'm in my new office. I got my son with me. He's my assistant for the day. Today, what I'm doing is I'm going over all the properties on market. I submitted about 30 offers in the last week, and then my guy's gonna submit maybe 10, 15 more offers. I'm gonna try this new strategy on market properties, and I'm gonna try all the for sale by owners, and I'm gonna go and try to get auctions as well. And I'm gonna also door knock the auctions before the auction date. That way I could try to buy the property before then. So today what I'm doing, a 2-family deal that I'm trying to close this month, but going back and forth on the inspection. As a real estate agent, I try to help my clients sell their properties and try to advise them. And basically these people want to move forward, but they want my client to do two things. They want them to change the footing on the back porch, and they want to add a water feeder to the furnace. The footing might cost a couple dollars, but the water feeder is going to be super inexpensive. So I told them to do both of them so we could get this deal done. So I'm working on that right now, and then I'm just going to make some follow-up calls. So I want to record the whole thing so you guys can see like how tough it is to try to get a deal. So watch me cold call. All right, let's get to it. So I use CallRail to make my calls. I use Ready Mode for my team. CallRail is an app. I think it's like $50 a month, and then you get some phone numbers. So I'm gonna have the link in the description for you to get CallRail if that's something you want. And I also have Ready Mode if you have a team and you need somebody that's gonna make a lot of phone calls for you. It has a triple dialer on there, so it'll call 3 people at once, so you can go through your list pretty quickly. This is a deal that I did the walkthrough. I submitted the offer, but he hasn't responded after I gave him the offer. So let's see if we can close the deal. I think I offered him 210 for this. ARV is like 320, and then he's maybe 20 or 30 worth of work. Let's see. Hopefully it's a good deal.
Hi, this is Gary Gray. I'm not available now.
I called him yesterday and left a voicemail. So I don't want to overwhelm him. I just want to get an answer on the property. And if he doesn't pick up the phone after like a couple days, I'm gonna go knock on his door, and I'm gonna be like, hey, what's going on, man? I submitted the offer. I'm just wanted to follow up. I've been calling. I know you've been pretty difficult to get a hold of, but I just wanted to see if you have any updates on that. Are you interested in the offer? That way I don't want to keep bothering you if you're not looking to sell it. So that was a fail. All right, so I also use Podio, and that's what I use for my CRM to keep track of all my leads. So if you can see here, it just shows all the time we contacted him, and as you can see, we've been going back and forth with him for a little while. So create a task, so I'll follow up tomorrow. That way, when I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what I need to do. All right, let's try to get a deal. And then I got a condo that I sold last month. It was a new construction condo in Boston, and the buyer just called me right now stating that there was a leak in the roof and the heat doesn't work and all these issues. So now I'm reaching out to the contractors or the developer to try to see what's going on. So I gotta connect them right now actually. But like this is it. Like the thing is, I do wholesale, I flip, and I do listings, and I gotta figure out a system where I time block for every business. Because if not, I'm gonna be all over the place. Like this is my to-do list. I got most of it done, but I still got all this stuff left. And this lady is reaching out to me, obviously because she's having issues. And it's a new construction property. So who would have thought you would have so many? All right. Who would have thought we would have so many issues on a property that's built? All right. Jesus Christ. So this is what my life sounds like. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to the developer to try to fix her issues, because it's crazy. She paid $800,000 for a condo, and she's having all these small issues, and which I think it makes me look bad too, because I helped her buy this thing, and obviously I didn't know we were gonna have issues. I don't know how we can have so many issues on a new development, because everything is brand new. It's all 2024, but it happens. And I sell properties that are 100 years old, and I never deal with any of this. So it's just real life. And then after here, I have to go and go check on the flip. So I'm trying to get through all my wholesale stuff and go through all these phone calls, because through the wholesaling, I can find more flips. And if it doesn't fit my criteria, then I just sell it as a wholesale deal. So let me get back into this now. And at 2 p.m., I have an auction that I need to go to. So now I really can't be bullshitting. So let me keep making these phone calls. I'm gonna keep the camera recording. If we get something, then I'll add it. But I don't know. It's not looking too good. But I want to go through every single one of these phone calls. Let's piss some people off. I want, like, when you make these phone calls, you gotta keep calling so someone tells you to fuck off. And today, no one has told me to fuck off. So I'm not working hard enough. So let's do it. And then I have callers too that are calling. I got 2 guys right now that are making phone calls for me. So these are supposed to be the hot leads. The ones I call. Oh yeah, this is definitely not a hot lead. It says dead deal. So I just wasted all that time again. Let's make some phone calls. Let me call one more person at least. I want to go through all these calls. As you can tell, I don't like making these phone calls. Let's see if she curses me out. Her offer is gonna be $350,000. Well, the other thing I want to talk about was when I hate making these phone calls. And I understand that I hate making these phone calls. So what I'm going to do is delegate all the things I don't want to do. So what I'm going to do is create a task for one of my guys on our team to go and make these phone calls and start submitting offers. Because my goal in this company is acquisitions. I want to go to the property, submit the offers, face to face, and close the deal. That's like my goal. I just want to close the deal face to face with people. So now that I say this out loud, what I think I'm going to do is, what I know I'm going to do is, I'm going to have them give them a range of what to offer them. And if they accept that verbal offer or that verbal range, my guy's going to set the appointment for me, and then I'm going to go and try to close them. So that's what I'm going to work on now. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.